Adolfo, my Ghana. Sabre, the person of Sabre with the other Midiamas. And I'm more free. And you want. And then the engine of the engine. I should say, I'm waiting. And they said, you gave me up with the tired. And it gave you for the mind. And my eye found with you in the Irish to be said. But you know, no more bit necessary. You move me now, Breno, and Kwame Bediako, yes, since the election. And then I'm up to decide, say, then you must be able to do. Say, that's it. Say you're paying for, say you're Mabu, say you got a for, and we are not, yes, for power. Let us say, the culture can go on, as we said. Which you see as a big over the the same catches go on and say, as we big and I'm a fire over the Libiano. Young people bit my I want to be a pro, yes, as we did it, and idea it's me top. And it's been discussed. Now, what can discuss with I have check. The MF, they say, it's media should be a about to us. Ghana, here for you. I came there and could be a baby, and even science, the other piano. Nadia, now, Roma, don't say, bizarre, and to see it. The members of Ghana for us, say, Sass, Brana, you can one cost one. You know myself. Said, HBR, the day I come so, the day this will be a rabbit. I may say, Michelle Dona so said, if you say we are Matiasa, and I be bizarre, then the movement here, I shall say, enforcement. A movement that I am in Kwame Bediako, a young Gona there. A idea. Yeah, Timmy, a part of it. Now, oceans were nearly a year, a lawyer. 276 toy a year. Say, and 2 women in Sunum piano, the pop constituency one, you see ball more. Almost so many escape, people cry a be a cattle farm, and also a cow chickens.
Look up the
Thank you, then.
The drink it's in
Thank you, then. Semi Abdullah with me, I named any enjoying. Now, one is got so farm, yeah, that did enough. You know, the Kakrana, the one of the schedule, instead of what say, politics now as a son of anti-sign because a campaign being about the yes to about my. But I'm not there to send the donor who said, I don't know. I bet me up what would go now, and that's one of the more. Yeah. Now, friends, what good one and Babu any mammy for market woman, baby, your mom musica, and a printed t shirt, posters. It's me, Casano. Let me see one or the oil be a summer swap. To say, Ubia, not what Jimmy had to. And not answer back and a man to a change. That's the end of the Magana for. Say, we shall be now. I'm supporting. And yes, so we did when he said, we could dinner and when Tina, the Babette Massive. We said, Mede as an Ansuma diaspora, or more which they, or more other places. A bit more America, a bit more China, a bit more Dubai. We wanna maybe friendly, that may contributions for beer they come and what. People with Germany know t-shirts and the big brand. If we say, my knife, I said that, was it. Ghana, as we are gave you it's happening. The big Germany said, the next 4 years here, I have been higher for you. I'm fine. Anymore, you be a bit with your wife. And yes, you know, no here, my yet, you know, my woman. India be free as well. I faith to move. Namasi, Shapanso, Misha.
Alright, I'm sure my mama, Papa, I'm ready as a party, Muslim for the as a party. Treasure boy be a pioneer, me a way, the immediate set of home air. Sana Messon or the Mama Adama and Memo air. I wish I had 2 abandoned and another Bediako and by Ebeka and CMB, but one shut out good details. But this time around, was I releasing press conference? Na ode na seda ahodo ede ma Ghana for mo amanone ene timamfo na ansa ayi wo mamu hanu na ye tu ya musi won me ye tumache adwuma ede eboa e ma ne campaign e ko so no in fact wa kire e ho ani so na odi nkomo ahodo bebre kra even ede fa e kwan abato no e ko concerning results e baaye se ne bodo anase ne wo endo oka ehun asem ena efe kra no nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ no kra ebisa no ɛba ne sɛ n'ani so ade hunu sɛdeɛ ɛyɛ nyina yɛ nim sɛ Alan Kojo anasɛ Alan Cash akɔ president elect John Dramani Mahama hɔnom na wakɔka ne vision a ɔwɔ ɛde akyerɛ no ɔmo bisa ne sɛ enti ɔno nso ọbẹpẹ sẹ ebi ase enye ni vision ni na akra a portion of it na so ombetumi implement a eno so ode eho anu ye a ese efata eyede ede emai in fact odi nkomo ahodo bebre but say ye na ye nyam no okọ no poto kasel no nti se na be ya ye benya munti ase ye no mepe se meme yakọ akọhwe video no de hwe video ni wi a efe ye wi odi asapa se na esi ye ne dada ye be ma the breakdown na ya kire nsam no a okan ni na etifi edi abisi anafo nti meso so we nya abotre no ahwe video de wi a efe wanya daje so akiba reaction ene ne ye de kan wa ebe ye ama wanya emu enti ase ro meso se na ne de di kan wa shi odi asapa tv aba subscribe to channel share na like invite afọ no make up se ko no se ne be the video for tuma onsa ebe ka bi na wa hwe efe free se obeche wa adwen e wo comment section no as well if you hear me background and so on send them can mo say Ghana you hear education into no I was say you to me ama platform no eye kese ni you to me ama enkofo enkyerɛkyerɛ ahodo send e be ya ɔman no timamfo no benya entiasie bi ɛwɔ nneɛma bi ho na yetumi atu anamompa ɛsɛ ɛfata nti wadaro ma sɛ bi asa studio opese oboa me ɛhyɛ mu kena mesraw so obefa number na egu ɔno na bibi obetumi ɛde aboa no efe ye beye program a mo amwo amanone ene efe mo amwo ɔman no mu ha no enniama bi a ɛkɔso ɛwɔ mpatam bi a wohwa enkoyi a ye address issue no na ye ma mo solution a ɛbɛboa no wo so betumi adwen na wafre na ma ye be yetumi akyerɛkyerɛ ye ho ade na ye bie ya adwen mu nya me ye hu ne ɛkɔso ɛwɔ ɔman na yetumi atu anamɔpa ye nkotie na Kwame Bediako embra ibi anya aka ye beka kyiri ye de be so ɛde ama.
It's been a week and some days after election. I haven't spoken, apart from congratulating His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President-elect. I haven't spoken. Well, I chose today to speak to Ghanaians, first of all. I want to say thank you to all Ghanaians. I know that people were wondering, what was this? What is going on? And everybody was concerned. But I want to use this moment to tell Ghanaians that I am extremely grateful for the contribution, for believing in me, for trusting in me. People might think the results is what determines a winner. But for me, a winner doesn't base on just numbers. It's based on the fact that you've been accepted, you've been embraced, you have been hailed, and you've been acknowledged. And I want to say that this very moment, from the bottom of my heart, Ghanaians have hailed me, they have embraced me, they have accepted me. And I want to take this chance to thank them. I want them to understand also that their supports will not go in vain. For the first time, I feel like the youth of this country, their voice now really matters. With all the pain and the struggles, the trials and the tribulations, it was because we needed to be heard. We needed to be seen. Our concerns needed to be respected. Once again, I want to thank all Ghanaians, the youth, the mothers, the market people, rich people, poor people, the regionals, and all people that supported this movement. I want to thank you. Secondly, I know a lot of people are concerned about New Force and what we're doing or what we're going to be doing. I just want to rest assure all of you that if you take a good look at our campaign, one of the main things we were doing was philanthropy. As you all can see, our campaign was based on us introducing things in the regions, doing the research, and to find out the capacity of every region, every constituency, and every place we visited. It was us building relationships with our own people in our own country. It started from the listening tour to the constituency tour. But through that, you can see that we created cattle farms, we created the fish farms, boreholes, we created guinea fowl farms, cassava, orange, avocado, and many more farms. We are very proud of ourselves to have created entrepreneurship during this moment. One might just look at it as a political campaign. For us, it was beyond that. You know, just letting the people know that we can do better amongst ourselves. And so I want the people of Ghana to understand that what New Force stands for is for the people. That's what we do. So partly, it's also a philanthropical movement. And a lot of people want to know what we're doing. We are going forward by helping people all over. And I'm not just doing it in Ghana. I want to go beyond the borders of Ghana. But of course, charity begins at home. And that's why I have strongly started from here. I hope that this inspires and motivates the young people of this country who have strength, that can do what I'm doing or can support and contribute to adding value to society. Now also, to break the silence, what would people think that the results and how I felt about it? Well, to be honest with you, I feel very good because I chose peace over victory. And for me, peace is very expensive. Freedom is unaffordable. But victory can always repeat itself. So I just want to encourage all Ghanaians that I am very grateful. I am not the type that would allow anything to bring me down or anything to become a setback. I really believe that it was a moment for me to also understand what politics is within our system. You know, and I must say that our system is not fully refined. And, you know, it would take time. We need to refine the system so it works with the vision of whatever democratic constitutions. And it's not going to take one person. It's going to take the mindset of a nation and a paradigm shift that will balance the mentality of humanity. I strongly believe that we are on our way there. We have started. Please, New Force is not a political party. It's a movement. And so the movement is still going on. It still goes on. Okay, there is the political side, which was independence, is finished. But we can't stop the idea and the vision of helping people in this country and we gaining our balance of economic freedom or even economic prosperity or creating jobs for the people of this country. Now, I would also like to use this moment to thank the diasporas. I think they've also contributed a lot. The people in England, Belgium, Germany, America, you know, when I look at the crowd that was behind me, those numbers were like infinite, you know, and that's what I'm grateful for. You know, I really feel like I'm a winner because I came from a place that if one would have told me one day they will see the flag waving whilst I stand in front of it, I would tell them that is a lie. So I'm very grateful for how far God has brought me. And I don't also doubt the same God that brought me here. I don't doubt where he's taking me. I believe that there is a better future for Ghana. There's a better Ghana coming, and we can do it together. We've started, and we're moving. And let's move together, and let's build our country together, and build our nation together. Thank you all. Thank Ghana. Thank the people of this country, the leaders, the mothers, the fathers, the youth, all the people of this country. And a Merry Christmas. I love you all. Thank you.
December 7 elections, everybody in Ghana here can attest to the fact that you put in a lot of work. You were able to develop this 12 apostolic governance structure that you wanted to implement should you win power. You didn't, unfortunately. But we've seen Alan Tramatin going to approach the president-elect, John Dramani Mahama, and presented a copy of his great transformational plan to him, which contains his vision for the country. Would you like to also toe the same line to also present your vision to the president-elect so that probably, if not all the content of that document, social document, will be implemented, probably a portion will be extracted and implemented by the next administration? And then also, already you've told us how contented you are with the results and the outcome of the elections, but I would want to find out from you probably what didn't go well for you, for which reason you like to do self-introspection so that in 2028, probably if you are interested in coming back, you bounce back stronger.
Okay, so first of all, I think that our president-elect is showing a great sign of unity. And that's what I would have also done if I had the chance. You know, we are separated in many ways, parties and colors of parties, and it's made the agenda for the country separated as well. So when I look at the history of maybe Alan Trematin and now also trying to add what he can to the country for us to go forward, I think it's a good thing. I would love for the fact that we all come together and then build one nation, build one country, and create jobs that we don't have. It doesn't really take one party or one group to find the solutions to all our problems, but it takes great minds to come together without hate, jealousy, selfishness, and having total concentration and focus of what we need to do. You know, I remember a lot of people used to ask me what was I going to do without parliamentary members. I never answered the question. I would have simply merged the two, whichever one that works with the vision, and then we would have moved forward. You know, I think forwardness is a great thing for us to have, but it can only come from togetherness. If we don't find a way to come together, it will be difficult for us to move forward. So I am here and I serve this country. I'm for the people. I'm not for myself. I'm sure you've all seen it now. However, I invested whatever my heart funds in campaigning so my voice can be a part of national governance. I've done it. And it wouldn't just be about funds that I will invest, but it will also be about my time, my energy, my mind, and my wisdom, my knowledge, my experience, that I'm willing to contribute it to this country for the growth and for the betterment of this country. Your second question. There are so many things that you will not like when you look at us as a country. And I would be making a mistake if I say I'm going to sit here and start pointing at them. Okay? It's like a burnt or a half-burnt trouser. You know, no matter how you try to point the holes and the bent parts, it's burnt. You can only replace it or repair it or fix it. And so, a wise man once said nothing. Once you see that the system and some of the things, the way it's arranged and the way it works, you know, talking about it doesn't really solve the problem. You know, just finding a better solution so you don't get bitten twice or you don't entrap yourself, you know, and start pointing fingers. I did not come here to complain because I don't believe in complaints. I don't believe in excuses. I believe in action.
Abushia, na Kwame Bediako anom sem a okaye eno. Na abrani abrabia wo meka se aya na nkofo se ena na Kwame Bediako no na anontiye ena wonim kasa. Sabi enya na no na ntiye ena kasa no nimu. Ba wo na wo kasa wo adwen ena wo fom nti na woni ntiase e wo nsem bi a okam because nensama kasa sometimes oka bi kasa kuma oka abi abebu ena oka bi achia no nti se wo awadwe mo eda ho ena obeti ase enti ne ka se obanyansafo yebuni be yenka na sem ebi asem oka ka wa ha wugina obeka se da bi na Kwame Bediako se ebi a eba ne se new force movement as in politics no waguno but enyesa enete wadika achira wo se new force movement na kasa a charity jumadi anase philanthropy enti ena ne campaign no se nya Ghana media a kanokre ena se be kanokre e de achire ye ho a anka campaign na oye na beyond campaign because okoha no ma na confirm factory anase you can say guinea fowl farmer no wabie e wo this community omo hia nsu a no wabie nsuo enso e wo ho e de amomo nti enantwie farm obie bi you can say inwaye enso obie bi and so many places kube abe you can say pe any age nyina no wabie bi no so many communities a wow so open obetumi follow back sisi ya to abanwe obetumi akọba no akọhesa ne money na enti o chere ka mo say campaign no say anka yes sane ma anka this time around e better action say ye ko ne ye chesika okọ ye kan say besiase ha no ya ye begina akwa ye tu sika ma that day no na ye to atale a ne disika ehyew the next day I not hear about everything about it. It is a casesta way moto yeno. MPP titiru and to saska na bibi humbi. It is saska ya moto ye. Mo mini abe. Say anka ya community by community. And I won't be able to to say farm kete bi kwanpo. To say obi be kan ko kete. And anka saska ya mo wesi. Mo di bia za nyuma bia. Anka anya hwe kwa mo free aban wo no. Mbetume de process mo waka say ye ba kokra no ye campaign aye sika aye di semu project ni we ene aye na so na Kwame Bediako de upon say Ghana for ebino aye moni aye ebino so aye omafom dia obetumi aye no sisi obetumi de se esinebo aka say maye confirm farm e wa ha e de amamusu akuo we maye ye kan say pair farm e wa ha maye we e wa ha maye we e wa ha during campaign a course on which means say onokra the best winner enti oka say e bia e ba de say the number a omunya aye na Ghana for bi no e be bisa de say number a onya aye no e hye nkran anase bu number ana obeka hye o say ono enye number a onya aye any the problem no nemo ne ohune say wabi ekwan bi aye e de ato e na ono ne e ba ne say winning na o choose asundue rather than say winning we actually say nipa say any friend leader na nipa say any ne tena oman na nipa say any de ne chechire on mine. What they share a course of our battle actually. NDC for yes, hey young penny, hey young penny, hey young penny, MP before in Tampa, Dr. Mahmoud Baobia, Ebeje, Etu say defeat, send a bear, Asumji Ebeba, and no and another media because ye know ye acquire a fashion. CCR, dear CCR, almost trending like I say. Now, almost 7 say, or mine, I think wrong. A company say, yes, independent, I'll grant it. And yet, to some committee, make us say, send me 7 and up with the and within 2 hours, who goes and I'm 10K. But it's a American sampa air fan Montero. Ye baby, 2 hours, never feel when you're here and conform 20 and I say 30 and I say 50. And I have a video way. Could you imagine say Captain Smart imagine I no car say baby and na Kwame Bediako ankasa koto aba one pen unya abushia me say impressive grass and am offer so kra ba kokra ama kwan a wo ba me che kra ma tia wo ho na make sure they say what amafo nse hunu a omudi no efi a wo free mo no obesua sa nyansa ni bi no abonten so fo kwase asem no e na wo sua oni baby owo enzama no school bi hye no aye frem anochi Sadi we na trending ewo hono se na Kwame Bediako bi okoto ababa na yere anto ama na baby okoto aba onya wan enso okoto yi na nyema pa wo ye trending obi antamore ai haruna ndrusa kro enanhwe ni dipa na no nsuo hono na okoti bo wo kra de mo hono trending pefu a okokoye trending okọ kro mazin tourist attraction kesi e wo you make media sika na papa okojina aye Emma speech esan say ye woti go koso for door so wo ma ko ha o ma wo sa asam na nka trending nemo Captain Smart ba mofo busuofo oka ho a on person of my Ghana ebe ko na ni because of my ni ko na ni ma ese munu ko ohono ma ordinary radio so a on to me ndi na okoka ase na Kwame Bediako be okoto aba onya one which means say owo party say na say ne yere na anto ama no e fe kra ye be trending video bi say ono akasa anto ama no enu mum de trending wo wo man ya team enu so ene ye fombo ye buso ebo form o man dia enyini eko nanim no na ye de ye enyini eko form because timamfo adwena kasa na we yetim adwenbone nko a so obi ya de papa ne e bebo da maso de daadi nemo ye humfum so bi ewo ho a eno ene ye de ebese wo eno ene ene ye breed this 21st century me de video ebe bro ene kokumase a line ye to meso line ten minim say dem si de kire wa obeti ase line na ya from so wo se wo nante afa line ho akotu a me ka cho se be 10 minutes na wo duye kumasi o adum kejeti a ye friend say don take o say don cake ho no nyina no nipa aso line ten I'm telling you say me free Kumase eba ni kofori ha me facility mienu because of me nyema bi a ekuta me tia 80 cedis because e nyaka the driver be gina was say na meje nti na Kwame Bediako so ono ochusu asumdie over say obeye me ho ase we en obi a otwe oman no we ni obi a wo pese oman kampo airport so owo ni sika akasa ose wo start wo sisi ana obetumi a start ewo enkwan a omode ne fa so sika pudu a omoje ne for registration eni ade ba ose we nyina echi no ono enya fe na oba begina no appointing mistakes eni ade because obi a onje mistakes and say excuses and into this time around here etienne say when you won airport or better no making the corrections na say oba bi mu a okwan oba fa so aye abano yes eno NHL say o ka ensem a eto aso ebi ansem we ya o ka na me di ka ka sho no be say unti ase if so o ka no nyansasem o ka no abebuo o ka no kasapuam enti ya je na abadwumbafo na ti ase o man no so na ya timo no 80% adwen na kasa no ense da emfanshi die enti o monte nsem ase enti message ana Kwame Bediako ewo eni maye do o ka ina ne say new force and that's what our man movement, because I feel not any if you grant president elect for a young family NC so into about the political career the apostle, but the new force movement and that's what I know about the say and that's what age than the national. Now, after the union are more money, any young guy, oh my God, and why you 2 years see one now you're born and now I'm Bediako the rules or so I didn't say that I hold on and my no nation in grind and what you say unpack a trade young assassin and Cassandra catch and bra. Number 2 mine ever free or how are or move into no nation now or the trade young person our friend Eddie say. Ono na wama no saa ngosra no ba bia ode na ekọ no eso na enam ono no so ebema oman ka na afa ne ntoma pa ayede edi efra nti ye nyina no mo me ma ya ba mu ye ngina pinti na na ebetumi aye edi abo nipa bia yenye na yemfa aboa atmede ne me ka cho se o amanwani akana sikaro gabi me mo me de me de mbetumi abo bi. But someone say this about make sure they are Ghana for here this time around the education. Ghana for here education titiru pa into who will be at the back Ghana education. Since you are an American, ye be Odia Sampa TV channel ye be or share the background the and the meeting hot and America ye set up on Kakra ye be channel new. Now you go to me any be a woman on any idea edging for more Ghana Hano, your friend on Potem Bibia air cost out any year between our friend near the home near the solution. I don't want to be in the fire seeker and share education. And what say you to me? A gather youth in the no said you and you know a double. Now you're starting and I can't be there on the road. I was say started free baby, near the good baby, and not about my Ghana. I found it to my part Efra. Now to my phone, I'm telling you a comment will be okay. And this time around comes with Mahama a failure, a favorite baby the army. I go for the test near the but then said that I'm may, but Mahama Bay, you will the army because from Coco getting any idea, a beautiful our system. Into Usikali. Now will be at the Black and India, Wadawa, Yamfa ancient education, where education does not make up. And yes, to them, my partner, Ebisa, yes, my made this a Mali, of our party said Josie, you want for him better. And you know, education, a babu said be a timamuni. Metu aba adenti na metu aba na nyese NDC party ye me filino and nyese NPP ye wo me atumu and what say you to me cycle the mind of the people into so was giving at the bagana ye famwa e ya tru ye ho esi wonom say this time around ye better education being it public and nyese ye be share dem nkwa near the camera esi so and ye be kasa bebre ye be kwa abonten ne ye nkofo adi nkomo ewo ne mamu eno ene ade a odi asapa but you see no say me person me enya me kwa ye nanu be so aye la bo say on be sa ade no and yes it no kwanchen ade wo we efe na say disia ene ye into onso person ko support a we to be a support to me ye nje nkratwe want me ka bi makra
ano kwamo mianka na awodi nipa pina ekwate timu pao amani pampempema wale agu Odia Sampa Spiritual and Herbal Center awo womo yade se wombe mu wanya basisi a yade bi tse stroke gonorrhea anabama wale mre ewampamu low sperm count womo wano adro tatahwe ene je sam ne seba ne sunsumu nsema womo telete se ye sunsumu aware anasa yare bi ne yade amawo pampabone anabo ana wanya abai amane court case wobetu charge osisi a enam omadwuma panti ni pampempem ene be fo bukofie ekoye sunsumu nyuma edemom samosini ene enzimani akabom dia sunsumu niama asie betu obi age wukunu anasa woyere awaresem adwuma sam akwantuom nsam ni nyina aya sumasem fabadan Odia Sampa Spiritual and Herbal Center obehu yan
New Koforidia ejoso ne konongo infinfin aye Ashanti region ehon ma number aye didi juma no aye 054 330 4976 and I say 020 134 0421 054 330 4976 and I say 020 134 0421 21.
Odia Sampa Spiritual and Herbal Center. You big do us some amount.